What is going on, everyone? Badger here. Sure to like and sub, and let's get into this. Can't say this is surprising because I know a lot of the times we make the joke that the only people watching or playing something are us, the ones covering it. But that might actually be significantly true with Dragon Age the Veilguard, whose peak player counts have decreased over 30% since launch. And of course, we never really saw that big boom. I think even on launch weekend, it hit like 70,000 and then 77,000 at the peak. And then now, after a second weekend, the top number is still 89,418. But it's that 24-hour peak number that you want to watch. That one kept going lower and lower and lower. And so a week later, we have it now at 61,000. So that's a 31.7% drop off. Yeah, that's not good. And that's because a lot of people were only playing this to see how bad it is. Now, granted, you got people like Endymion, who we're going to talk about in his sources, of course. He actually went all the way through it. He got the platinum trophies and achievements, by the way. The tracking of those is also how we're telling who has been playing this. But a lot of people try to say, no, it's still doing fine. It's like, but it's not. It's not, especially for a 10-year-old, or 10-year gap, basically, since Inquisition. A AAA game that once was on the likes of a Mass Effect, that comes out and you need to be seeing these type of numbers, and certainly when we get to units sold. But as far as all time, and granted it's on other consoles and this is Steam, but as you can see, Baldur's Gate here almost hitting the 900,000 mark. That's still over 800,000 more than Dragon Age has got. The big ones, of course, being Elden Ring, who in and of itself is a bit of a niche type of game because it's like a Dark Souls game, and a lot of people don't like those. But this is impressive to have almost 1 million subs. But even if you look at the past 24 hours, there's still 45,000 people playing it. Same with Baldur's Gate. There's 100,000 people playing it in the past 24 hours compared to the 60,000 of the brand new Dragon Age. So that's Elden Ring. Yeah. And then this all goes, of course, on top of the big ones. And that's that it hasn't sold more than 500,000 copies. If you believe in Endymion sources, who Smash JT rather, just came out with his sources, because the source is the source, of course, confirming what Endymion said. Are you with me? That it has sold half as much as Star Wars Outlaws, which has only sold 1 million units. So it sold 500,000 units, not that impressive. And we're seeing a lot of refunds in that. So originally being told that 30,000 people had been refunded. He says here, I'm also told in terms of refunds, they are currently, the game had at least is the key word, 30,000 refunds in the past few days, which is not good for your game. Not good. That barely sold 500,000 copies to be hemorrhaging players like this. And then, of course, Smash JT comes in here, still threatened to be sued by Alyssa Mercanti, by the way. On top of Veilguard's lackluster sales is the alarming rate of refunds, which, of course, Endymion points out was 30,000, and his source confirms that number, that it's at least that number. It is probably more than 30,000, which, as he notes, is in fact insane for this type of game to be losing that type of money and to just have the player count drop that much. And so on top of that, like I said, how do we tell that it's dropping off in the numbers? Because you can say, well, that's just on Steam. We look at the amount of people who are unlocking achievements and the amount of people who are unlocking trophies for PlayStation. So here you can see, this is a Steam because all games have achievements, but also you can do this for, anyway, you get the idea. You just track the achievements if you don't have an actual player count. So on the Steam, at least 28% have obtained the Part 8 No Sacrifice Greater achievement, and only 8.2% have achieved the Part 14 The Dread Wolf Rises. That's the last achievement you get. I guess Endymion got that one, so some people are still doing it. And I just wanted to show you refresh. This is today. There you go. Obviously it's a Monday, so 40,000, but still no higher than 60. And they are never going to pass that 90 unless they just give it out for free. Oh, wow. Blurry camera. That's not good. It doesn't matter. We're getting the hell out of here anyway. Have you played Dragon Age? Will you be playing it? Are you going to pull in Endymion and platinum the game so that when you speak on it, your words carry extra weight? he's still being dismissed as a grifter, even though he's not. Either way, shout out to him and all his work with his sources and Smash JT. Yeah, save me from a purchase. I just watched the things that happened with Dreadwolf in the first 20 minutes on YouTube, and I don't get a brain rot from trying to finish this myself. And yeah, I don't really care about the God of War combat copy that they've turned this into. So if you enjoy that, God bless you, but it ain't for me. So make sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you.
Well, bye.